In today's matchup, we put 100 men up against one of the most feared predators in the world. Will our men be able to defeat this beast, or will they become its next meal? Let's find out. Eastern lowland gorillas are one of the largest and strongest species of primate. Males are known to grow to heights of 5 feet 11 inches and weigh in at almost 400 pounds. To put that into perspective, the average male weighs 200 pounds. So a silverback gorilla is twice as heavy as an average man. This is quite impressive considering they are primarily herbivores. The human body can only take so much punishment before succumbing to pain. But when it comes to fighting, fighters can push through excruciating pain and still remain conscious. If you were to ask any MMA fighter how much pain they can take and still fight, their answer would vary depending on who you ask. Some would say just before passing out, while others would say when they can no longer move. There was even one instance where a fighter continued to swing at his opponent even after his jaw was completely shattered. A few fighters have even gone blind in one eye during a match, yet have still remained conscious and continued fighting. It is no wonder why some believe that fighters are crazy. Gorillas can inflict damage with their fists, but their favorite way to harm their opponents is by smashing them with their incredible bone-crushing bites. When they feel threatened, they will open wide their large jaws and release a loud roar to startle their prey. This is quickly followed up with a bite that can easily crack and crush bones. Their canines alone are 3 times the size of ours. The eastern lowland gorilla is the largest species of gorilla, reaching up to 6 feet tall and weighing over 400 pounds. Even though they are not as big as the western lowland gorilla, they are still very powerful. They are stockier than other gorillas and have wider set shoulders, which makes them more muscular. They also have longer arms than the western lowland gorilla. Eastern lowland gorillas live in the eastern part of the Congo rainforest in Africa. They spend their days eating and socializing and their nights sleeping with their family group. Now, let's get back to the fight. The 100 men run towards the gorilla, each armed with a sword. They know that they need to get close to the gorilla if they want to hit it with their swords. The gorilla, however, is too strong for them. It swats them away like flies and sends several men flying through the air. The gorilla is having the time of its life, smashing these puny humans left and right. Its thick fur protects it from the swords, and it doesn't seem to care how many humans are around it. It keeps smashing and roaring until there are only a few men left standing. These few men are battered and bruised, but they refuse to give up. They charge forward and try to stab the gorilla in the heart, but the gorilla is too quick for them. It swats them away once again and ends the fight by smashing the last man standing. Sanda Lee, born in 1983 in South Africa, is a professional female bodyguard and self-defense instructor. She is a retired kickboxer and MMA fighter with over 20 years of experience. Her nickname is the African Amazon. In 2002, she became the first woman to defeat a male opponent in an MMA match in South Africa. And in 2008, she won the World Kickboxing Association's World Heavyweight title. Before the fight, Sanda Lee said that she didn't think the 100 men would be a problem. She had complete confidence in her skills and knew that she could handle the situation. When the bell rang, the 100 men charged forward, but Sanda Lee was ready for them. She dodged their attacks and landed powerful punches and kicks. She knocked out dozens of men in seconds, but it seemed like there were endless numbers of them. No matter how many men she defeated, there were always more coming to take their place. Sanda Lee fought bravely, but eventually she began to tire. The men were relentless, and their sheer numbers began to take a toll on her. Despite being exhausted, Sanda Lee refused to give up. She kept fighting until she could go no more. Finally, she was overwhelmed and defeated by the sheer number of attackers. As she lay on the ground, surrounded by the 100 men, she knew that she had given it her all. Despite the defeat, Sandra Lee was proud of herself. She had faced 100 men and lasted longer than anyone else. Conor McGregor is a professional mixed martial artist and one of the biggest stars in UFC history. He is known for his flashy knockout victories and trash-talking skills. Conor has a black belt in karate and has trained in judo, boxing, wrestling and mixed martial arts. He is a well-rounded fighter with a strong background in striking and grappling. Before the fight, Conor McGregor was confident that he could defeat the gorilla. He said that he had fought tougher opponents than a gorilla and that he wasn't afraid of any animal. When the bell rang, Conor wasted no time in attacking. He threw a series of punches and kicks at the gorilla, but the massive primate was unfazed. The gorilla swatted Conor away like a fly and sent him crashing to the ground. Conor was stunned, but quickly recovered and got back to his feet. He tried again to attack the gorilla, but he was met with the same result. The gorilla was simply too strong for him. It tossed him around like a rag doll and smashed him into the ground several times. Despite being badly beaten, Conor refused to give up. He kept trying to attack the gorilla, but it was futile. The gorilla was just too powerful. Finally, the gorilla landed a knockout blow that sent Conor crashing to the ground. He stayed down for a few seconds before getting up and realizing that he had lost the fight. Conor was disappointed, but he accepted his defeat gracefully. He congratulated the gorilla on its victory and vowed to come back stronger next time. Zabit Samedov is a Russian mixed martial artist who competes in the lightweight division. He is known for his aggressive fighting style and has a record of 15 wins and 1 loss. Zab Judah is a highly skilled fighter with a strong background in judo, wrestling and sambo. He is also a black belt holder in judo and has competed in several high-level judo tournaments. Before the fight, Zabit Samedov was confident that he could defeat the gorilla. He said that he had fought in dangerous situations before and that he wasn't afraid of an animal. However, he admitted that the gorilla was a tough opponent. When the bell rang, Zabit Samedov charged forward and threw a barrage of punches and kicks at the gorilla. The massive primate was surprised by the ferocity of the attack and was caught off guard. However, it quickly recovered and swatted Zabit away like a fly. Zabit was sent crashing to the ground and was stunned, but he quickly recovered and got back to his feet. He continued to attack the gorilla, but it was no use. The gorilla was just too strong. It grabbed Zabit by the throat and smashed him into the ground several times. Despite being badly beaten, Zabit refused to give up. He kept trying to attack the gorilla, but it was futile. The gorilla was just too powerful. Finally, the gorilla landed a knockout blow that sent Zabit crashing to the ground. He stayed down for a few seconds before getting up and realizing that he had lost the fight. Zabit was disappointed, but he accepted his defeat gracefully. He congratulated the gorilla on its victory and vowed to come back stronger next time. Although they are physically weaker than other primates such as chimpanzees and bonobos, eastern lowland gorillas are still very capable fighters. A group of male gorillas can easily defeat a pride of lions. Lions are much faster and agile than gorillas, but they are no match for the raw power of these massive primates. A single punch from a silverback gorilla can send a lion crashing to the ground. If you enjoyed this video, please leave a thumbs up and subscribe for more exciting content. Don't forget to watch our other videos as well. Please don't forget to like, share and subscribe to my YouTube channel for more videos like this.